Hello from Epcot. It is I, Jeremiah, the walker and talker of the theme parks, here at the experimental prototype community of tomorrow, looking at the beautiful new fountain over the wall. Doobie is not joining us as of yet. We do have Benji back at HQ, kind of playing my man in the chair. How are you, Benji?
I'm okay. What's the weather like?
It's actually the breeze blowing through here has been very nice. Uh, it was a little warm, and then we were standing drinking in a stationary position uh, with with water from Starbucks, and it started to rain as I stood underneath the sun. How's the weather out there?
I don't know. I'm inside.
Oh, today is the first day that the the food and wine, or the taste of food and wine merchandise, is available, and we'll have a full rundown of that a little bit later on. We are going to stroll through Mouse Gear because, as I found walking through the park, the only place that they currently have the limited edition food and wine, taste of food and wine pens is in Mouse Gear. So not up at Penn Central up at the front of the park. Plus, it's always fun to walk through Mouse Gear to see what merchandise everybody wants. Right now, we just have walls. That should be the new shirt for 2021, the walls of Epcot. Ooh, masks. That'd be a fun Epcot masks. Right there. Big arrows pointing. But yeah, the weather has been off and on. I think we were at feels like 130 later or earlier. You know, we were frying eggs on our hands because that's how it feels. It's not how it really is, just how it feels, which I still don't understand the difference. But yeah, I've walked half of the park, and this attendance level seems to be the norm right now of the park. I walked into the UK Pavilion to see Mary Poppins, and there were more cast members around Mary Poppins than there were guests waiting for Mary Poppins. Still no monorail running. And the doors that were the exit of the Universe of Energy are sealed up pretty tight still.
Does it feel different now that you're in official food and wine area?
There is a different smell in the air. No, not at all. It, other than we walked into the World Showplace, which is kind of the de facto pavilion center right now, where they have the 4 different booths, and Carol, the piano player from the UK Rose and Crown pub, playing in there. That is where the main location for all the merchandise is, with the exception, of course, of the pins and probably the Dooney and Burke bags, because we did not see those. So far, I think the longest wait that we saw was 5 minutes. Oh, Rebecca the Fifth is on. That's always fun. Little remnants of Flower and Garden. Yes, I am live from Epcot, so if you guys have any requests, demands, stupid human tricks, as Doobie likes to make me do, please let me know. I may not do them, but it's always fun to hear what you guys want to see me do.
Hi.
There.
How are you?
Good.
Where'd you get that from? I'm trying to find like a selfie thing.
This is the Osmo 3 gimbal. Best Buy, all those. It's a great gimbal. Yes. The Neon collection is 30% off still. The Rainbow collection is 30% off still.
Hello,
everyone. Welcome.
It's always fun when cast members ask me about Ward Gimbal and where he came from. Lots of Halloween stuff. Sorry, we're just kind of bypassing looking for the food and wines tins and such.
This is still a temporary location, right?
Yes. We're kind of strolling. Looks like they still have some of the magic bands. The pins seem to be behind the counter, but there don't seem to be any displays for the pins. Sorry, this is the uneventful part of trying to find merchandise, is trying to find merchandise. We're just going to walk down and see what we can see. Oh, here we go. So here is the look at the pins. There is a magic band and the limited edition pins, or limited release pins. And then those are the limited edition pins with some Alice in Wonderland. Oh, the Rescuers. Oh, I really like those. Looks like all the pins, with the exception of the Brews, are around 3,000. The Brews of the World is limited to 1,000, and it's $30. I'm guessing that's a jumbo pin.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a multiple pin.
Oh, okay.
The Spaceship Earth's kind of cool.
Yeah, the Spaceship Earth is, as you can see on the back, it has the designs. Thank you very much. Did you?
It's fine.
So yeah, there are lots of pins. Definitely head out here as quickly as possible to get, especially that one. Thank you very much. Here's all the other food and wine merchandise. That's an annual pass shirt with a little hoodie on the back. Yeah, so there's lots and lots of fun merchandise. This keychain is very sparkly. Yes, Gideon, Awesome Planet is running at the land. I went and saw it last time I was here. Still lots of fun. So yeah, not only do we have the food and wine, but we also have flower and garden merchandise. Here's the fun pun shirt. Get it? Get it? All love to cook. Yeah. Flower and garden merchandise is 30% off currently, and that is before any annual pass discounts. There is also the 2020 merchandise that is buy one, get one free still. So yeah, there's our fun look. I've not seen this pen before. It has porgs and the wings move.
I haven't had it for years. I came in a little while ago.
Okay, so I think that will do it for our venture into mouse gear.
Hey, can you stop, Jeremiah, and go to your left? Turn to your left. Keep going, keep going. Scroll down or whatever. What's that? Oh, it's a 2020.
The backpack?
Cool. Yeah.
It's actually a sizable backpack.
We had a question about 2020 the other night. Maybe you could help answer it. Did 2020 begin January 1st, or did 2020 begin when Cats was released?
Oh, brace. Oh, there it is. Like, no brace. It's great. I mean, it kind of is.
Yes. 2020 just needs to end. Like, we're at the point now.
Hey, Jeremiah, do they have the Mickey's misting fan?
They have the water bottle misting fan, the normal one. Last time I saw it, they didn't have it in that shop, but they do have it out and about, and I believe it is $15 currently. I will keep an eye out for it as we stroll around the experimental prototype community of tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. You keep doing your thing, but I won't be here.
Okay, I'll just entertain the masses. Bye, Benji.
Bye.
So here we are walking towards Test Track. As you can see, there are walls. Over there is the Wonders of Life Pavilion, which is becoming the Play Pavilion. That construction has still been ongoing since the reopening. So we do know that the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Rewind and the Play Pavilion are still working, coming to soon. By soon, we have no clue any dates. Let's head towards Test Track, and then we can take a look at the side of something that most of us have forgotten by now, the Space Restaurant that I think originally was supposed to open last Christmas time, and then it got pushed back to, I think, summer 2020 was the last time anything was talked about it, and now we don't know. I would love to go on Test Track and ride that with the gimbal, but sadly that isn't a possibility. I do have a ride through that is coming on YouTube. I don't think it's been premiered yet. So we had the Q experience and the full ride of me holding onto my phone and yelling, going, "Oh!" as I'm coming around the outside loop, because you have the entire car to yourself. So I could hold up my phone and entertain everybody. So that big green building directly in front of us is Space 220, I think was the name of it. I know, it's sad that I can't remember the name of it. But it will be one of those restaurants that has a large backdrop of space in it. So,
You've done already?
hey, Doobie! No, I actually started at the front of the park.
Oh, hi, Jeremiah.
Hi, Doobie. How are you?
Did I say, are you done already on the air?
You did.
Sorry, I had myself muted.
No problem. We did a walk through Mouse Gear. We started at the front of the park. Now we're over by Test Track. We're just strolling through the park one day.
Is Test Track open now? Oh, wow.
Yes.
I was last there in '97. It wasn't open yet, so that's good to see. Have we seen food and wine merchandise yet?
Yes. When we walked through Mouse Gear, we did. I was teasing that we will have more of a display, or we'll have a full rundown of the merchandise, we walked in and saw that the commemorative pins are behind the counter, and if we wanted to see anything, they would hand us a piece of paper.
Awesome. Rebecca the Fifth is here. I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
Hi, Rebecca.
There's some cute pins in there, but nothing that is I need that right now.
Nothing to compare to those Funkos that got announced today?
Oh, well, the Mickey with the castle. Sorry for anybody that doesn't know. The Funko announced a bunch of Disney pops, and one of them was the 65th. It's the Sleeping Beauty castle from Disneyland, and they put it with Mickey Mouse, and it's sold out on the Funko site pretty quickly. But there is one with Walt holding a small Mickey that says Disney Parks, so assuming that's the norm, that means that it'll be coming to Disney Parks sometime in the near future. So I know that means that I'll be up early one day to go to whichever park I can get to, not 3 a.m.
Are we heading over towards the preview center right now?
We are.
Yeah.
The Epcot experience, the former Odyssey building. We'll walk through it, but we'll probably won't spend much time in the preview part because every single track in there seems to want to give us a copyright ding. I answered Benji earlier, but I will recap for you. It's warm, kind of nice though. We have a good breeze at times. And at one point I was standing still, stationary while drinking water, and it started to rain on me.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's just stroll through here.
Why are all these people just hanging out?
They added food to this location, so people can come in here and sit and enjoy the air conditioning.
So Mary Poppins is no longer a part of this preview, huh?
Correct. Mary Poppins, and isn't there something else?
I feel like we're flying over Epcot now. That's cool.
And let's do okay, we're going to come in the park. Pay no attention to that large multi-level thing right there. Pay no attention to the cherries in Cherry Tree Lane.
Wow, it feels so harmonious.
That's still happening. And of course, the Play Pavilion and Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Rewind.
So exciting, all this stuff coming to Epcot.
I know, and the nice thing is, there's still work happening on it. It's not like in the center of the park, there's that construction kind of is just, I don't want to say dead in the water because they're still working, but it is not as prominent as far as the construction goes as it was. We can still hear sounds coming out of Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Rewind and the Play Pavilion. We can see what we hope are construction workers climbing the dome.
Well, it is almost Food and Wine Festival time, so you never know.
I don't know if we're going to make it, but we do have a princess. I don't want to say cavalcade because they're just on one float.
Can you run? Whoa, Termite's got speed.
How's Ward holding up?
Ward's doing great. That was impressive, Jeremiah.
Hey, I wanted to make sure.
You made it. Wow.
There was a cast member as I walked into Mouse Gear asking me lots of questions about Ward Gimbal.
see. I see Belle and Jasmine and Sleeping Beauty and Snow White.
She is the fairest one of all.
3 classics and a newbie. Although I guess 40 years is no longer a newbie.
Which one's the newbie?
30 years. Belle, right? Isn't she still from the new generation of movies?
So Jasmine.
Oh, yeah, I forgot her. She's even newer. No, she's not, but almost.
Okay, we're gonna walk over to this festival and see.
You're
Oh,
my
there's food and wine merchandise in this one, so you can get another look at it, Doobie, or a first look, I guess.
Taste. Was it Taste Around the World? Taste Your Way Around the World. Do they have one for drink as well?
They do. They just don't have it here.
I don't know about that. Not sure I love that.
But here's stuff that you should love.
That's cool. Oh, I like Chef Mickey. Oh, that one's really nice. Why does Mickey have a bow in his hair? The rat.
And then the one that I'm going to buy to make sure I send multiples to you.
Figment. Just for pass holders. You know why they make so much pass holder Figment merchandise?
Why?
They are the only people who like that little rat.
No. The rat is Remy. And then this is really, like, I love this design. It's very cute. I mean, I know that you're going to hate it because of the back.
That's okay. I don't hate it.
But one of the things about that is it matches the leggings that they have.
Are you going to model that for us later?
No, again, I'm not wearing the leggings.
I think we should hold a vote. If people want Jeremiah to wear leggings, let us know. See if we can make it happen.
Here's a great cast member doing some cleaning. Hi, Kevin. How are you? See, make sure you appreciate your cast members. They have a hard job, and they have to walk around the World Showcase cleaning everything.
I appreciate you, Kevin.
Doobie appreciate you, Kevin.
Since you apparently know Jeremiah, I really feel for you.
He doesn't know me at all. Why would you assume that? Yeah, this is what I've seen since I walked into the park at International Gateway. This is as busy as it's been. Yes.
So for those that didn't see our Animal Kingdom one yesterday, the park was empty. Flight of Passage was showing as a 10-minute wait, essentially a walk-on. We were talking to some people who were there later where you got to re-ride. You didn't even have to get off. When Flight of Passage ended, they said, would you like to stay on and ride again? That is insane.
They were letting people just re-ride Flight of Passage without exiting?
Yes.
Wow. That is...
Wow.
That is unheard of. Like,
wow. We went to Animal Kingdom on what were those things called? After hours.
Yes.
And it was slightly more crowded than that. I mean, that is just empty. So if you ever wanted to experience Disney parks with no crowds and without paying a bunch of extra money for a e-ride or a after hours, this is the time to go.
This, I just like I've said, I think on most of our walk and talks, this level of guests has not been seen in 19 years. Okay.
Yeah. Just doesn't even, I mean, there's off season gets nowhere like this anymore.
Yeah. No, and what is it going to look like next week after the holiday? That concept to me is just scary.
Yeah. Good and bad. Obviously, Disney needs guests, or
yes.
But but enjoy it while you can. This is something different.
We were talking to cast members, and we kind of joked with them about how it's not crowded and how we were making a joke of how busy it was. And we were like, this is a dream, but at the same time, we want it to be back to normal, just like they do. I love being able to wait in the line for Frozen that is out to there. That's probably 20 minutes. But
well, let me ask you.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, as someone who's gone to the park for years with crowds, is it a little bit depressing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is definitely depressing, and there are times where, I'm used to this crowd level at 8:59 while everybody's getting ready to watch Illuminations, and they're all, over to the side. On September 1st, this crowd level is scary.
Could not agree more, Danielle. Let's get Disneyland open too.
Yes. And
So
no matter what any of our correspondents said last night during our park talk, Disneyland is not open.
However, Jeremiah did finish second in the D23 trivia contest.
Anything else you want to plug, Doobie?
Hey, speaking of China, have you ever been to China?
Yes, I have. That was a good segue there, Doobie.
I'm on a segue roll. And a little more.
Oh, hang on.
Wallpaper.
I will come and get this later on. I really wish that we could screen cap this stuff.
Keep telling you guys, if you have any wallpaper requests of Jeremiah, just put them in the comments. He'll get them for you.
I will, as long as they're not at the front of the park.
Yeah, he'll tweet them out, and then you can take them and use them for your own personal wallpaper. Created.
So, Doobie, those times where you're outside and you just feel like your body is being cooked because the sun is so magnifying on you? That's exactly how I just felt.
Why?
So we heard that 2 food and wine booths had opened on Saturday, but the Alps one is still closed. I do not have any confirmation on any additional food and wine offerings here at the Taste of Food and Wine.
Hey, you're crossing the Globe Bridge. Is the Globe still parked over to the left?
No.
So when does Food and Wine actually kick off?
What day did the parks open?
October 1st?
No, the reopening of Epcot was the first day of Taste of Food and Wine.
So then what are we waiting to open? What booths are you referring to?
They have a handful of the booths that are not open as of yet, with the coming this fall.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry for that. I forget that at times I need to clarify that not everybody understands I've been in the park every day since the parks reopened talk.
Correct. Yes. We are all sitting here jealous of you.
I can't wait till you guys can join me in the park and have some fun, and we can all walk and talk.
Oh, someone has a question for you.
It is hot, Danielle. It is hot.
It's kind of warm here in Northern California. I had to take my jacket off.
Oh, you had to take your jacket off today. That is difficult.
Are you a shorts wearer, Jeremiah, as you tour the park?
Yes. I crave the days that I get to wear pants into the park. But, as of right now, shorts are all I live in. So.
Bruise. Oh, seriously? I am not a fan of Disney encouraging the not wonderful behavior that sometimes happens during Food and Wine.
But look how cool this shirt is.
The shirt's nice.
If it didn't say Brews Around the World, I would be very much sporting this shirt, even though it is dark. Yeah, it's beautiful artwork.
It is a really nice shirt. And it says Brews Around the World.
Here's one of the other fun pieces. It's a keychain bottle opener.
Yeah, that's a good line, aesthetically.
And then,
Wow.
but wait, it's a bottle opener.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you can buy that on ESPN.com or something. Rebecca V has decreed from her royal palace, her royal throne, it is for the drunks.
This is a really cool mug.
I like that one.
So you can get a little bit of a close-up of the food shadows are the different pavilions.
Oh, that's clever. And then it's something, and the shadow is from the food is from the, you know what I'm saying. Very cool.
Here, this is, let's see if we can do this. Here, let's put it, there we go. I should not be doing this with one hand, just so you know, or I may be buying a $14.99 glass.
Just build a company, no problem.
Wait, I can build a company?
You can, yeah.
Doesn't mean I'll get it. If anybody wants the digital festival digital guidebook, put your phone up to your. Wait, that doesn't work that way, does it? No.
It doesn't? Wait, hold it there for 1 second.
If you're watching from a desktop.
Yeah, I'm on my desktop. Who said that? Are you not alone, Jeremiah?
No, I have a shadow today.
Oh, yeah, it worked. It worked totally fine.
Hey, look at that. You can look at the digital festival guidebook. Germany.
Speaking of brews. Yeah, there it is. That's really cool.
So Doobie can now answer all questions about the items that are available. Sorry for that pause. We have clouds moving in and the breeze kicked in and it probably dropped about 10 degrees just right then.
And Jeremiah is thrilled.
Oh, yes.
What's the worst part of living in Florida, Jeremiah?
The 7.5 months when you go outside and you are kind of warm.
What I figured. This is Germany. Are you a fan of the Oktoberfest restaurant?
The beer garden, I am. It has some great options. I really love the band in there. That makes it. The beer garden is one of my best friend's favorite restaurants. So whenever he's out here, that's his first choice. But I always make a point of whenever I walk by to take a picture of Germany to just kind of go, hey, you should come out here.
Have any of the equity people returned yet?
None.
Interesting. Do you find that interesting?
I do, especially after the large brouhaha of it all. I was expecting them to return a little bit quicker. But
yeah.
I think as we kind of wind up the summer, hopefully we'll start to see them. Okay, there's another booth that's still not open, Spain. Sorry to interrupt that thought. I'm hoping, especially as Christmas starts to roll in, we'll see some of the entertainment come. And now that there's talk of increasing capacity, as Governor DeSantis said last week, we can see the parks start to get back to a little bit of the more normal.
I would hope so. I wonder how Disney will handle that too. It's going to be interesting. But I mean, it seems from a health perspective, it seems to have been a very successful reopen from everything we know.
Oh, absolutely. Again, I said this, definitely ad nauseum when we first started doing these. I feel safer in the parks than I do going to my local Target, Walmart, um, any of those stores. Because here, if I'm walking for a couple of minutes and I don't have my mask covering, I will hear, "Sir, you need to put that over your nose," or "You need to wear a mask." And this
Right.
announcement always makes sure that I wear my face coverings and wash my hands thoroughly. And
There's plenty of room to distance, and you get the temperature check. Do they do temperature checks at the parks too? Yeah, of course. Temperature
yes,
checks on your way in. Why would they do it at downtown Disney only? That makes no sense.
yeah,
Temperature checks on your way in. So, yep, it's a good place to be. I look forward to being there. That guy is in no rush. He is living the vacation life. I am jealous of him. That is just awesome.
I mean, just overall, the park it's right now is the time. I know that we're all still very cautious, and I've been out. I'm not going to finish that statement just because I don't have any wood to knock on. But, since day one of theme parks opening, I've been in the theme parks nonstop, and I've always felt safe.
Let's see. The Regal Beagle's over to the left.
Yes, the Regal Beagle is open.
Can't wait to visit there. Jack Tripper, Christmas Snow. Check them all out there.
Yeah.
Larry.
I don't know if Larry comes that often anymore. American Adventure is going.
But no
Voices of Liberty yet.
Thank you.
That's the one that I'm really excited for the return, because I don't want to say the Voice of Liberty are the number one reason why I come to Epcot, but I definitely see the Voice of Liberty more than any other piece of entertainment.
Wonder how they'll do that. I'm guessing they'll use the stage, wouldn't you think, for them, the Martin Garden stage for them?
Yeah, I mean, they have two options with them. Either they could definitely use the stage over here, or, the other concept is probably not the safest for social distancing, but if they did the inside and they were upstairs while everybody was downstairs.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, I just think the capacity issues may be a little challenging.
I don't think Mr. Roper ever visited. Did he ever visit the Regal Beagle?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, he was a married man, Danielle. Are you trying to cause trouble in the Roper household? Funnel cakes.
Yeah, funnel cakes. This breeze right now, just heavenly.
Jeremiah's got a one-track mind.
I can't wait till you're out here and we can do this, and then you can go, okay, now I understand the one-track mind.
I've lived there before. It's for 10 years, Jeremiah.
I know, but did you walk the parks every day?
If I had, I'd be as thin as you. Can we get it? Oh, I heard duck. Let's take a moment. Let's follow the duck for a moment. He is in Japan now.
He's heading towards the Kakagori.
We want to observe without becoming a part of the story, so keep your distance. You don't want to feel like you're chasing him. This is good. Oh, no, don't go. Don't go where we can't get to you, Mr. Duck.
No, he's looking for popcorn or anything.
Is that man going to feed the duck?
Nope. They were being very polite and waiting until we moved out of the way.
Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Bye, ducky. He's like, I dare you to follow me back here. All right, you win this time, ducky.
Just wait till the next time.
So far, my follow the duck experiment has failed miserably.
Hey, that's the furthest that we've gone.
Nice view there. Can we get another look across the way at Spaceship Earth, I assume that's Guardians of the Galaxy. It blends so well, though. It really does.
There we go. That is what I would take as a photo.
No one's asking for it, so don't bother.
Yeah, do we need to follow lizards?
No, we don't.
Okay, no following the lizards.
Try not to step on them.
Yeah, I avoided it.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, Epcot, and I do feel like next week when we do this, I may just bring like a bunch of pebbles and see how far I can throw them before I hit somebody. A nice squirt gun, yeah.
Can you see what this gentleman's planning to eat? I'm just kidding. Don't bother him.
I would probably go with the teriyaki chicken bun.
I think I'd go with the frothy ramen.
I was guessing you would.
That looks pretty yummy. Never mind. I'm spending way too much time asking about other guests, and that's not appropriate.
They're eating the teriyaki chicken bun off of that. So
Oh, you found out. Ask them how it is.
No.
That's what our vlog is missing. Just talking to random guests about their day. Let's see how long Disney puts up with that.
If that were the case, then I'd be like Tim Tracker level, where everybody comes up and starts talking to me.
Which we are definitely not. You know the difference between us and Tim Tracker?
About 100 million followers.
Yes, and about 3,000 people watching this stream. That's for sure. And talent, by the way. I forgot talent. Can we pan over a bit to Morocco? Get a good look at the
We can walk
rocket
through Morocco. Let's see if we can find the Casablanca carpets.
I know, that was the biggest surprise. You want to explain that real quick?
So during the D23 trivia competition that took place last Friday, one of the questions was in what Disney, and both myself, who came in second, and Sean Slater, who came in first, both missed that question. I said Disneyland Paris. I believe he said Tokyo Disney Sea. And then when they revealed that it was Epcot, we all felt a little silly.
As you should have, but I didn't know either. So let's go find Casablanca carpets. It's like a scavenger hunt now. This is exciting.
Wait, we already did the scavenger hunt here.
We should do our own. We need to make up our own scavenger hunt to send you on.
So that is the Brass Bazaar. Ah, son of a biscuit.
Wasn't that a Beastie Boy song? Brass Bazaar.
Yeah.
That funky bazaar. There it is.
You know what's in front of the Casablanca carpets, Doobie?
What? No, I don't.
The camel that you didn't know was here.
There's a camel here. I didn't know that.
And while we're talking about the scavenger hunt, I literally stood in this spot 3 weeks ago, right next to the Casablanca carpet sign. So I blame myself for that.
Do you know what this means? Apparently.
Cheers to Morocco.
Restaurant Marrakesh. I know every place is a wonderful eat at Epcot. Wonderful place to eat. But is this anywhere near your top at Epcot?
I've had I've had a horrible experience here and I've had a great experience here. I would rank this very high. It is definitely that should be our next thing of ranking restaurants here at Walt Disney World.
It's a good idea. Very good idea.
Restaurant Marrakesh, the food, I mean, you definitely have to have the feel for that type of food, but the entertainment, the design of the restaurant, everything is just amazing. What about you?
I guess I can't get past the food. It's just not my kind of food. Despite being a vegetarian, there's some great choices there. But no, it's always been at or very close to the bottom of my Epcot sit-down restaurants. I just have no desire to eat there.
Let's walk over and look at the menu, shall we?
I think I've eaten there like 3 times. But you know whose favorite Epcot restaurant it is?
Whose?
Robin Lopez.
Oh, well, if Robin Lopez wants to come, we will definitely treat Robin Lopez to dinner here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to block the menu. I'll look at the menu first.
So let's see. Appetizers.
That sounds like something you would say at Capone's.
It is something I say at Capone's.
As I realized, maybe I'm not supposed to mention that while you're on camera.
They're the Moroccan Specialties. I'm trying to remember what I had last time.
Go up a little bit. I think I saw some goat cheese, something that looked like goat cheese with crispy bread. Yes. Yeah, that's sounding yummy. Okay. Oh, really yummy. All right. I need to go back.
Yeah, the Moroccan specials. The chicken kebabs were amazing.
My wife would love the roasted lamb shank or the lamb and hummus rosemary pancake. Where's the vegetarian stuff?
If
probably have to ask. Very well done, Jeremiah.
But it does have the Mickey's Child Heels with Moroccan style pasta. Ooh, fish nuggets. Yes, it does not have the vegetarian menu out here, so I'm guessing that, I bet if you go on the My Disney Experience app, you can find out all the information.
So Gideon has ranked his top 2 Epcot restaurants. Cosmic Rays is second, obviously. What could beat that? Not a Epcot restaurant, I'm sorry.
We can do but if we open it up, I think we need to do each park restaurants, because if we open it up to everything, the hotels would be up there with a lot of it.
I think the hotels would be the top 10.
So let's bring it all back. What does this feel like to you, Doobie, in this area?
Batu.
Hey, look at that. It is very much like Batu here.
This is cool. This feels very authentic, says someone who's never been outside of my home city. But this feels I like it a lot.
Yeah, I love this pavilion. Did you know that when this pavilion was created, they actually brought over Moroccan artisans to help create this? All the artwork and everything is done by Moroccan artisans.
I only knew that because you've told me that before, but
I think I told you last time, yeah. Sorry, I kind of run
It's a nice pavilion.
I learned that on my Segway tour.
I like the pavilions that... Whoa, we have a second talker. I like the pavilions that kind of wind a little bit, have some tunnels and pathways. That's a lot of fun. Gideon thinks we should do just the 4 parks. I think we could do that. We could do the parks and then the resorts, the hotels, and other stuff separately. Disney Springs probably could get its own too.
Yes, but we know what number 1 is at Disney Springs.
Boathouse.
I was thinking more T-Rex, but sure.
Oh, I thought you were Lou Mangello.
This is an amazing patio here at Spice Road's table, especially if you want to watch the evening entertainment when it returns at some point in the not too distant future, we hope.
Cool. I've never eaten there.
Not tonight, like at Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea. Their entertainment has returned.
Some of it, yes. Not all of it, some of it.
If you head over to our site, you can get a full breakdown of what it is and is not back at Tokyo Disney. So
you're coming on your way to one of my favorite restaurants, Chefs de France.
Chefs de France?
I am a big fan of the Chefs de France restaurant. I think it's slightly underrated. Their mac and cheese is yummy.
I'm actually sad that the Chefs de France no longer has the quiche. Like the quiche was always one of my favorite items.
Oh, what kind of quiche was it?
It was the normal. Egg, ham, cheese.
Normal. I don't think quiche normal is one of the choices. But okay.
Did I happen to tell you when I was here a couple of weeks ago, went in and saw the Beauty and the Beast sing-along. And I was mentioning to the person with me how much I miss hearing the actual French-speaking cast members come out and say, bonjour, welcome to Impressions de France, and all that stuff. So as we're sitting there...
Your French is impeccable.
Joe from, somewhere walks in and he gets on the mic and he goes, bonjour, welcome to Impressions de France, and just like done.
It's just not the same without the cultural representatives, huh?
It is not the same.
Oh man, they have crepes there? That's not the crepe place. The crepe place is a little over.
Yeah.
I love me some French creepies. I love France. France is one of the few foreign countries I've been to, and I would love to go back.
So I think we're going to head up here.
I see my favorite.
Call it quits, but definitely want to get everybody's favorite ratatouille in there.
And what's behind him?
I believe that's called the gazebo.
And behind that?
Pine trees?
Oh, you silly boy. Ratatouille. Skyliner.
Oh, yes. So the sign that last time we walked up here, and I was making such a point of, the sign's gone! The Ratatouille sign is back.
Can we see it?
Yes, I'm heading over that way. And they're actually, I believe we just published it not too long ago. We have an update of the construction of Ratatouille from the Skyliner itself.
Are they soft opening today? Can you go ride?
Should I try?
No. Don't you dare touch that. With our luck, it'll turn, and then we're really in trouble.
There we go.
That's exciting. I can't wait. I know you can because you wrote it in Paris.
I cannot wait for it to open here. Like it is not one of my absolute favorite attractions. There are challenges, you have to get up here early, you have to get the virtual
Tony.
No, it is a great attraction, and I look forward to being here. I hope that they kept the single rider line like they did in Disneyland Paris. I'm sorry, Walt Disney Studios Paris Park. Because I rode maybe 7 times in a 3-day span just because I do single rider and just on.
Tony's listening. Always listening.
So yeah,
great profile picture of that profile picture of Tony gets me every. It makes him look about 3 times cooler than he actually is.
3?
About 3, maybe 2.5. He is pretty cool, but he's not that cool. You gonna wrap it up, Jeremiah?
I'm gonna wrap it up, Doobie.
All right. Well, let me tell people what's coming up later on. Whatever this is, Laughing Place. Man, I got to stop moonlighting for other websites. Later on Laughing Place, 7:30 p.m. tonight, Pacific time. We've got Disney Trivia Live with myself and my son, Gideon, who does not look like that picture. And we will be doing 2 contests. Not quite sure what they are, but they're going to be fun, I promise. So make sure you check those out. And
can one be about Ratatouille?
No, because you're not. We will save that one for when you are a guest host with us, remote guest host.
You let me know.
So you can say Ratatouille several times, and I can make fun of you. So make sure you check in that at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time tonight, 10:30 on the East Coast. Jeremiah, you going to be any more parks this week?
Don't think so. Am I scheduled for any more parks this week?
I don't see you at any more parks this week. We do have Mike, though, Mike Celestino, live from downtown Disney in California tomorrow at 4. And then he's going to be at SeaWorld on Friday, so that'll be a lot of fun. So make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell on YouTube so you always know when we go live. We do it a lot, and I will let Jeremiah have the last words. Don't forget to wave.
Thank you guys for walking while I talking, and bye.